Hey you guys, it's Peter, and I'm back. Of course I'm back. I'm not going anywhere. Beast! Peekaboo. I'm YouTube famous now. Available in 2020, the album. Dad AF. Rock on, gold dust woman. Beast! How are you guys doing today? Well, before I get into this video, a little sad news. I was on Twitter looking up the receipts, Whitney. And I saw that Eddie Van Halen had passed away. It makes me so incredibly sad. Did you guys know that? You guys know I am such a lover of like old music from the 80s and the 90s and why don't you jump? Everybody just jump. Anyway, that was the worst rendition of Jump by Van Halen ever. But I used to listen to Van Halen, you know? And I was like, that is so sad. So anyway, there goes my mood for the day. No, but anyway, it is really, really sad, isn't it? When you think about like, as you get older and you start to see these people that are kind of like your contemporaries or people that you grew up listening to or seeing in movies and they pass away, it's just like, you realize, listen, I'm getting older, you know? And so I got to enjoy my life while I'm here. So, you know, some condolences and prayers out there to all of you Van Halen fans and his friends and family. It's really, really sad and tragic, isn't it? So anyway, all right, let's get into this video today. Before I do, this video is about James Charles, but this is a two-for Tuesday. My next video will be about Trisha Paytas, and Trisha Paytas was trending last night on the YouTube, or not on the YouTubes, on the Twitter. Did you know that? Did you see it? Well, if you didn't, you're gonna have to stay tuned for my next video because, yes, she was trending very interestingly. So we're gonna talk about that in just a second. But before I do, I just wanna say something. First of all, I ordered a bunch of stuff from Sol de Janeiro. I know I'm not a makeup reviewer or skincare reviewer, but you guys, if you've watched my channel for a long time, you know that I love skincare and all that kind of stuff, and you all know I love the lip glosses. But anyway, I ordered this Sol de Janeiro hand sanitizer. Every brand, it seems like, now has hand sanitizer out. I think this was $10. I bought 2 bottles of it. Let me just tell you how fantastic it is, okay? First of all, it goes on very, very dry. It's not greasy or anything, and it smells exactly like the Bum Bum cream. It's like a mix between kind of like the Bum Bum cream, Bum Bum, Bum Bum, Bum. We're talking about Bum Bums in the Trisha Paytas video. Bum Bum, you know what. Anyway, okay. But it smells like a mix between like the Bum Bum cream and the Coco Cabana. So if you guys are a Sol de Janeiro fan, I would highly, highly, highly suggest you purchasing this. It's fantastic. The next thing I want to talk about is, you guys know I love the Lunar Beauty lip gloss. It's my favorite lip gloss of life, right? Well, I have tried and tried to see if there is something that can top this, right? Well, not too long ago in a video, I think it was on this channel. No, it was actually on my review channel. I did a Sephora haul. And I also bought the Patrick Ta lip gloss because I had heard some really, really great things about Patrick Ta products, and I wanted to try it. So I got the lip gloss. I don't know what this lip gloss is called. He's like, the names of his lip glosses are really, really cute. There's one that's like Make Me Famous or something like that. I think that might be what this one is. I can't see what the name of it is because it's on the bottom, and I don't. Oh, I do have my glasses. Hold on a second. I was like, I can't read it, but hold on, I have it right here. This one is called She's an Influencer. So I thought, well, I must get this one. Let me tell you, when I showed it on the review, I was like, yeah, this holds its own. I think it's like $18 or $20. I am so disappointed in this lip gloss. I talked about this in my review today. I talked about it in my vlog today, and I'm talking about it on this channel too. I am so disappointed in this lip gloss. Let me just tell you something, okay? Now, I've used this lip gloss. Now, I had used it once, and then I used it in my review video, so that was twice, and then I used it once in my, I think once or twice, let's just say 4 times total, twice in my vlog today. So I've only used this like 4 times total, 3 or 4 times. Let me show you, okay? You can dig and dig and dig in this thing, and this applicator hardly comes out with, do you see this? It hardly comes out with any lip gloss whatsoever. You can't see if I put my hand behind it, whatsoever. I mean, it is ridiculous, you guys. This applicator is so weak, and when you hold it up, like, it doesn't even look like there's that much product in here. Like, the product is coating on the side of the walls of the component. I'm like, this is... And it's a beautiful color. I really, really like the color of this lip gloss. But, and It smells really, really good too. It kind of smells like those, you know those little mint candies that like kind of swirl up on top and they come in like lime green color and yellow and pink? That's what it smells like. But I'm like, what crap? I'll never buy that again. That applicator is a piece of junk. Anyway. Makes me so mad! I paid my hard-earned money for it. So, of course, I'm going back to my Lunar Beauty because, listen, this Lunar Beauty, and can I just tell you, you see, I already went through an entire container of the Celine already. There's hardly any in here, and look, I can dig on the sides, and I can, look at that, still get a lot out of it. You get your money's worth. You really do in the Lunar Beauty, so. And no, I'm not paid to say that. I don't get no PR, nothing. So anyway, all right, boost. Let's get into this video. First, I want to sing a little happy birthday. Happy birthday to you, Borky Sue. Happy birthday to you, Borky Sue. Happy birthday, dear Borky. Happy birthday to you, Borky Sue. So, I have, listen you guys, I am like overwhelmed, okay, with the response to my cameo. I just want to say, I really, really, really appreciate it. But like, I'm doing like 10 to 15 of them a day, like trying to keep up with them. I had no idea so many people would order them, and it just means the world to me. But I'm also trying to do really special ones and give each person, you know, like several minutes, like 4 minutes, 3 minutes, something like that. Some I've even gone like 6 minutes with. So I'm trying to do really special stuff. Well, the other night I was listening to my audiobook, and they time out if you don't do them by a certain time. And I was like, oh my God, like I have one, and I looked at it, and I have like 9 minutes or 13 minutes left to do it. So I pulled into this parking lot, and it was for Borky Sue. Her name's not Sue, but anyway, Borky. It's Brooke. Hey, Brooke! And her best Judy Lane, who booked it. Hey, Lane! They sent me a video today of them going to the review because they said they really enjoyed the little birthday shout out that I sent them. But anyway, I pulled over. I usually do the cameos like in my kitchen or in my living room, and I do the gramophone like this and everything like that. So I wanted to give her a special shout out because I did it from my car. I still had a fan and all this kind of stuff, and they loved it. They said thank you so much, but I wanted to do a special shout out. So anyway, special shout out to you, Borky Sue. And apparently this apartment that they share, Lane told me this, they have cockroaches. So they always say that they're partying with the roaches. Do the roach. Do you remember that from Hairspray? Anyway, all right, let's get into this video at 7 minutes and 51 seconds. Today we're going to talk about James Charles. James Charles took to social media yesterday, complaining as he does best. But I have to tell you that this time his complaints, I actually kind of agree with some of the things that he said. Hold on a second, I need to go in here and set my phone so that it doesn't go, so I have to sign into it every single time. Anyway, let me just tell you what he put up on Twitter yesterday. I have all of the screenshots right here. And actually, some other social media influencers were saying the same thing as he was. So let me get to it really quick. Hold on a second. Where is it? I have so many screenshots today of different things. Oh my God. Nikita Dragon. Let me just tell you something. Nobody cares about Nikita Dragon, okay? My video yesterday, and I think a lot of the videos that I looked at on Nikita Dragon hardly got any views whatsoever. How she continues to get nominated for this stuff when nobody cares about her is beyond me. Now, I know I have these because, well, you know what? Actually, no, I got them from the computer. I took them on the computer. I didn't take them on here. Let me go to James Charles on my phone. James Charles. Hi, sisters. Okay, so yesterday he put up this whole thing. Did he take it down? Please don't tell me he took it down. Okay. He says, the first two screenshots are my Instagram. I'm putting it up here somewhere. Screenshots of my Instagram photos from last month. The second two are from photos this week. I've gained followers, but decreased 75% in reach and engagement. I can't even imagine how detrimental algorithmic changes like this are for small influencers and businesses. And then he goes on to say, I'm not going to pretend like I'm not annoyed at the drop. It hurts my business, but I'm still getting views, and I use many other platforms to keep my business afloat. I want to share these numbers so people who do rely on this app for their business don't feel like they're alone, okay? And then if you go underneath here, other people have said things. Manny MUA said, ITCH. We don't use that word over here, cuss jar Manny. He said same. And then Daniel Prada said something too. I can't find it now, but I had it screenshotted earlier. Where did Daniel Prada say something? Hold on a second. Daniel Prada agreed with it as well, so I don't know. I guess I could go into Daniel Prada's, but it doesn't matter. So anyway, Daniel Prada agreed with the statement as well and said something. Well, I should probably fact check that, shouldn't I? Because if I don't, and then it comes out that he didn't say that, then... Oh, wait, here it is. He says, essentially, they all use such horrible language. Your post out up, Instagram. That I agree. I mean, I totally do, okay? But my Lord! Can you imagine sitting in a business meeting and being like, yes, Mr. Instagram, could you step up your puss out? I mean, I would be like, what? Which, by the way, as much as I have to use the word puss out and boobalicious in the next two videos, okay, the Trisha Paytas video and this one, I have to just say that it's reminding me of Glitter Forever 17. So, hey, Glitter, how you doing, gal? Hey, Breland. Okay. I haven't thought about her in a long time. Let me see. Is she still posting videos? Is Glitter still posting videos? Let's go see. I also have to tell you, I did take a screenshot of this. When I was looking at the Eddie Van Halen stuff, did I take it? Yeah, I did. Underneath the Eddie Van Halen, I was listening to the song Jump. Underneath it, true story right here, okay? The ad underneath underneath the Van Halen Jump video, the ad was for the game that you can play, Cheech and Chong Bud Farm. It says on here, make fast stacks of cash by adding up your bud farm, I guess. But anyway, what was I going to look at? Oh, Breland. Let's see if she's at Glitter. It's Glitter Forever 17 comes right up. Let's see if she's posting any videos. She hasn't posted a video in 4 months. Oh, so sad. And the last one was we're breaking up. I don't know what happened with that. I haven't heard anything about her. Anyway, best of luck to you, Breland. Hope you're doing well. Okay, so... let's talk about the James Charles video. Did you guys see this long rant that he put up? Well, this rant that he put up, I kind of agree with it, okay? But here it is. You guys go. Oh, I was going to turn off the camera. Here, you watch it.
His hair.
Oh, sorry. That was the wrong video. But I totally agree with that video. I totally agree with it.
I really wanted to hop on stories and talk about something that's been really, really annoying me recently. I just tweeted about this, but I wanted to talk about it on Instagram stories as well, because here on Instagram is where the issue is happening. And I know that a lot of people are experiencing it as well, and it's a major, major algorithm change. I posted some screenshots on my Twitter that I will share with you guys here as well. But basically, I'm going to insert 2 screenshots of just some statistics of my posts that were made, I believe, in July, so 2 months ago. Looking at that data, you guys can obviously see those posted really, really well. I mean, 3.8 million likes is crazy. You guys are literally so insane and so strong and supportive, and I appreciate it so much. And if you saw the little statistic at the bottom, it said between 30 and 40 of users were not following me, and the reach was between 10 to 20 million, which means the posts were, on the explore page, everyone was seeing them and they were getting a ton of likes, right? Now I want to show you guys the same exact statistics for my posts that were made this past week, so about a month and a half later. Now, I know a lot of you guys out there are very smart people, okay, but I also don't think that it takes, a rocket scientist or a genius to look at this data and realize that there is a huge problem, and there's a major, major difference between those 4 screenshots. In fact, that major difference, just in case you don't want to do the math, is about a 75% decrease. 75. Over the past 2 months, nothing has changed. I'm still posting the same exact type of content, still posting a few times a week, still engaging with my followers, still posting on stories. Everything you could possibly do, I'm doing. No career-ending scandals, at least that I know of, that would have caused a 75% change in engagement. Of course, school started back up. People are a little bit more busy this time of year, which is totally to be expected. But again, 75%. That means 3/4 of my followers would have just had to literally delete the app from their phones. So obviously there has been a massive, major change in the Instagram algorithm that I have noticed, that other big creators have noticed, and that I know for a fact small businesses and small artists have definitely noticed because it affects them the most. And Instagram is sitting here adding all these features that nobody's asking for, pretending like nothing's happening, nothing is changing, all while ignoring everybody who's giving them feedback and saying that they don't like the direction that the app is going. It's crazy to me. It's so confusing, and I'm just so frustrated for a lot of different reasons. I'm frustrated for selfish reasons, and I'd be lying if I said that I wasn't. It's embarrassing to have your likes drop 75%. I know people always say, like, don't let likes define you. Likes are important, and you're absolutely right. On a personal level, they're not. But on a business level, they are, and we can't pretend like they're not. When I go from getting 4 million likes to all of a sudden 1 million likes per photo, that affects my business and my ability to work with brands, because brands are going to think, is he buying his engagement? Is he buying his likes? Did he get into a career-ending scandal that caused his engagement to plummet overnight? And of course, the answer to all those questions is no, absolutely not. At least not this time. But if we as creators have no idea what's going on, and Instagram clearly doesn't care enough to listen to us or it, brands are absolutely not going to have any idea as to why these engagement drops are happening, and are just going to move on to the next creator or onto the next app, which is literally damaging to everybody involved, big creators, small creators, and Instagram. So that's why I'm just so confused why this is happening. Now, you might be watching this thinking, like, James, this is so stupid, who cares, you're still getting 1 million likes. And you're absolutely right. 1 million likes is still really great, and I'm very lucky and grateful to have a fan base that is super supportive, and most importantly, a fan base that follows me on a lot of different social media apps. That way I don't have to only rely on Instagram for my business, because if I did, I'd be screwed. Like I said, I'd be lying if I said that this didn't annoy me, but I wanted to talk about this today because, like I said, it affects everybody. Now, a 75% decrease in anybody's business is a problem no matter how many followers you have. But the amount of followers you have does change how much of a problem it actually is. Now, me as a large creator, a 75% decrease sucks, and like I said, is annoying, I'm not gonna lie, but I can still survive off of 25% engagement. However, a lot of small businesses or small artists that are already struggling to get by cannot. That 75% decrease could literally be their school tuition, their food on the table for themselves or their family that month, their insurance bill, their house bill, like who knows what it could possibly be. And I know if I'm a big creator on this app and I'm not getting any answers and I'm not getting any help, and I have connections to the actual Instagram team, I know for a fact that these small businesses and these small creators are absolutely not getting the help and the answers that they deserve. And I am just beyond pissed. I don't know why this is happening, and I don't know why the Instagram team isn't stepping up, admitting for once that there's a massive problem that everybody has noticed, that everybody is experiencing, but most importantly, that everybody is complaining about, and then taking the necessary steps to make a positive change for the community. And it's really sad to me, and it's frustrating that that isn't happening, and I just don't understand why. And I'm really scared that if Instagram doesn't start listening to their own community, who has been complaining nonstop, it's going to drive people away from the app, because all people want is their stuff to be seen. And I'm sorry for this tangent, I know it's been a long thing, but I've just been seeing so many creators feeling defeated and feeling like their posts are not being shown and that their talent isn't being recognized. And like, I wanted to let you know that it's not just you, it's everybody that's being affected. And clearly those screenshots I showed earlier prove that when the algorithm actually puts your post on the Explore page and shows your work to other people like it's supposed to, people will like and will engage with it. And I just wish that Instagram would work on fixing their algorithm so that it actually shows your posts to the people that follow you or the people that may want to follow you. I don't think that that's a ridiculous thing to ask for. I don't think that it sounds crazy. Every other social media app has done a great job of doing so, and it really feels like Instagram is the only one that is ignoring their own community, and that really sucks, because I love it here and I don't want to give up, but I know a lot of people are feeling that way, and I just wanted to post this today to let you guys know that you're not alone if you're experiencing this. We're all in this together, and we can all just hope for, you know, a positive change. In the meantime, I encourage everybody to turn on notifications for your favorite creators, your friends, your family, so that you can actually maybe be notified when the people that you care about make a post. I don't know if the notifications are actually going to go out, because I know that that's a problem right now too, but all we can do is just, you know, hope that they finally listen. And not sure why my last story cut off. There's another problem that needs to be fixed on this app, but like I was saying, I just really hope that they listen eventually and decide to make a positive change that will literally affect every single person. Like I said before, this is not a selfish thing. Like, I'm frustrated on behalf of everybody, and I love this app too much to let it go. So Instagram, Adam Masseri, hope you're listening. Please help.
Okay, James Charles, hi sisters, has spoken. So let me tell you what I think about this, first of all. Okay, now, I think, like myself, probably like many other people, we have recently noticed that on Instagram, it's the people that you look at the most who show up on your Instagram feed, okay? And there are people that I follow, and I don't follow tons of people, that I haven't seen show up on my feed, and I mean to tell you, like months. And I actually kind of went in since last night, and I wanted to see what happened. So I went into some people that I haven't seen show up on my timeline, I mean literally in months, right? And I went and I looked at their pictures, and I went in and I liked their pictures and I looked at them and stuff. And then I kept on refreshing my Instagram feed, and magically, you know what happened? Those people started showing up on my feed again. It was real weird, okay? So I don't know if maybe the algorithm is built around those people that you choose to look at the most, but we didn't know this. Nobody told us this. You didn't tell us the... She's not a Christian! Instagram, you need Jesus, okay? That's what I have to say to you, right? But James Charles, okay, now, so I totally agree with him, right? And there are a lot of businesses, like, I mean, I like to think of, like, the Dance Moms girls. They're probably greatly, greatly suffering from the money that they're not making off their posts, you know what I mean? But anyway, I will tell you one thing that I think is interesting is that whenever I have been reached out to by, and I noticed this with other, okay, like YouTubers that are actually, like they have a huge following, like Tyler Oakley is an example of this, but they don't get the views they used to get. They're still getting really great sponsorships, and you can see that. So what's interesting to me about that, okay. What's interesting to me about that is that obviously they are looking at the subscriber count, the following count. They're not necessarily looking at the likes to dislike ratio and things like that. Do I think that some companies do? Absolutely. Do I think that James Charles is correct and that those people will look at it and be like, is he buying, you know, likes? Is he buying followers? Yes, I absolutely do. And as I was watching this, I was thinking to myself, you know, if I was as a drama channel watching this, I would probably think, well, what's going on? Are people losing interest in James Charles if they didn't know about the Instagram algorithm and things like that? But here's the thing, okay? This is happening across the board, not to just James Charles, and he does talk about smaller influencers and smaller businesses, and I want to talk about that in just a second. But the thing is that, like, now you can't really tell, and this is, like, good for those people that aren't getting the views, like Jeffree Star. I think there are a lot of people that, like, have, like, their likes have been cut in half, or they're not getting as many likes before because people just aren't as interested, period, okay? It has nothing to do with the algorithm. It has nothing to do with the interest, you know? It's like, for example, if you didn't know, there's something wrong with my channel, and so I consistently lose subscribers on a daily basis. I lose like 50 to 100 subscribers. I have long since stopped fighting it, okay? So if you've been unsubscribed to my channel, please report it, and if you want to, or if not, just check and make sure my videos are here and resubscribe, please, okay? But the thing is it's like, when I look at that number, yes, okay, there's probably a certain amount of people that are getting unsubscribed unknowingly, because every time I mention it, so many people in the comment section are like, I got unsubscribed to your channel, and I didn't even know it, right? And I know I would never unsubscribe to your channel. But then there's a certain amount of people that are unsubscribing to my channel because they just don't want to watch it anymore. They've lost interest, or they've gone on to other things, right? You know? So when you look at that 75% decrease that he's talking about, it's not just because of Instagram. It isn't, okay? And for him to come out and not really realize that a certain amount of that decrease, and he said it's because of timing or whatever. James, you're not going to be on top forever. You're just not, okay? And, you know, honestly, like, as much as I agree with him about this whole thing, I will say that, number one, I think that he included the small businesses. When has James Charles, honestly, ever cared about small businesses or small influencers? Okay, like, unless he has something to gain from it, when has he ever? Like, I'm just asking, you know? Like, this is like the first time that he's ever come out, really. I mean, maybe 2 or 3 other times in support of small influencers and small brands. James Charles does not talk about small brands unless he's getting paid to talk about small brands, right? So that's the business aspect of it. But I think that he wanted to seem relatable, and I think he wanted to make it seem like I'm not just complaining about this, because I'm always complaining about stuff, and then people say I'm complaining and whatever. That's the first thing. The second thing is that probably something will be changed about this. I'm really happy that James Charles has a person that he can contact on Instagram. Do you have that? I don't have that. Why does James Charles get that? Does every verified person on Instagram have that? No, and I know that for a fact, right? So it's because of James Charles' pull on Instagram, it's because of the following that he has on Instagram, that he has people that he can literally pick up the phone and say, hello, could I talk to Mr. Instagram? Mr. Instagram, I'm not very happy today. No, I'm not happy at all because my engagement's down. I mean, come on, you know what I mean? Like, I'm glad that you have that opportunity, then make it change for all of us, right? Because when this goes back to normal for James, and they take a look at James' account, because every time James complains about something like a kid who's upset and is going to take his toys home, and that's, I'm sorry, but that's how it is. That's how it reads to me as a 48-year-old man, is that every time James is upset about something that doesn't just affect him, but affects everybody out there, okay? It very much to me is like the Gabby Hanna shadow banning thing. It's like, oh, I'm glad that you got your meeting with YouTube. Can I have a meeting with YouTube about how people are being unsubscribed to my channel? Like, seriously? Like, give me a break, okay? These people, it's just such a sense of entitlement. And, you know, he's like, luckily I have this person that I can talk to at Instagram and do that. Great, the rest of us don't. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. It just... And the fourth piece to this is... my battery died. Okay, anyway. There is going to be the day when the next up-and-coming influencer rises to the top, right? Right past James Charles. You know, and when that happens, just like he passed Jeffree Star, when that happens, is James Charles going to be able to handle it? Will James Charles be, you know, welcoming to them with open arms? Or will he start playing games and James Charles will become the next Jeffree Star where he plays all of these games to try to get to somebody as well? You know, it's going to be really, really interesting to see what happens. I don't know. I totally agree with him, and everybody's complaining about the Instagram algorithm right now, and sure, you know, like, it's screwed up. And I do agree with what he's saying is, like, why, like, listen, you know, like, they messed with the Snapchat thing, and they did that whole the whole thing Snapchat differently. I don't get on Snapchat. I might randomly get on Snapchat like maybe once every 2 months to post a video. I used to post my videos regularly over there where I would like swipe up to go watch some video. I don't ever get on Snapchat. I don't read my messages on Snapchat. I don't care about Snapchat. Snapchat's boring to me. Snapchat screwed themselves when they changed everything, right? It's the truth of the nature all day long, you know? Did you hear they're coming out with a new Dirty Dancing? It's like that Jennifer Grey in Dirty Dancing. I thought she was a gorgeous young lady. She went and she had her nose job and everything like that. People don't even recognize her. Do you know that? Have you seen that? Why'd she go messing with all that perfection? I wouldn't have. And don't put baby in a corner. I'm just saying, okay? I'm glad that she did something that makes her happy. We should all do something that makes us happy and uplifts us. I hope Instagram is thinking this through. I hope this is going to make them happy because what James Charles is saying is true, okay? That this platform may not exist anymore, except for people posting pictures of their kitty cats and the vacation that they took. Other than that, people might not care no more. They might not. You know what I mean? They might just be like, I'm so over this whole Instagram thing. And if influencers stop using it and people stop getting brand deals, because there is a huge amount of business that is done through Instagram. These people, listen, I'm so done with this whole YouTube thing. I'm telling you right now, I'm becoming nobody pays me nothing for that Instagram. I'm going to become well, I mean, maybe once or twice they have, but I'm going to become an Instagram couture model. And then I'm going to get paid $5,000 or $10,000 a post like those dance mom girls. You know what? Screw all this video stuff. Those Instagram people, they're where it's at, you know? I'm going to get me one of those. I'm going to be like a fashion person that can put t-shirt and like, you know, where they always have that like to know it. And then I'm going to like tag Target in it and things like that. You know what I mean? I'm going to do that because that's where the money's at, right? So I do agree with them. Like, they're screwing themselves, basically. And why change something that doesn't make that takes away from people being happy? But is it James Charles really being concerned about this, or is it James Charles complaining? And he does say in there, and I do grant it this, that he says in there, you know, like, selfishly, I'm really upset because this affects me. Okay, that's growth. I think that that's a lot of growth that he's saying that, you know? But was it necessary? I don't know that it was necessary unless what he's doing is saying to his people, make sure that you're following me because people aren't getting notified of when I post things on Instagram anymore, you know? I just don't care that much anyway. I mean, I have something to me that is ridiculous on Instagram. I have 45,000 followers on Instagram. What? Girl, I mean, seriously, the day I ever thought I'd get past 300 people, I mean, that's crazy to me that many people follow me on Instagram, you know? I don't even know how many pictures I get or how many likes I get. Oh, I got 5,634 pictures. Whenever I post a picture of me and my husband, I always get a lot of likes. 5,700. Ruth Bader Ginsburg, she got 1,700. See? Anyway, and then what did I post a picture of me and my husband? 6,300. If I post a picture by myself, 4,100. Don't nobody care about me. They just want to see pictures of me and my husband. Me and my husband, we're selling stuff over here. We're influencers of the world. We're selling love. Anyway, I love you guys. Let me know what you think about all that in the comment section below. I love you, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.